Welcome back to another YouTube video. So, of course, you guys know, Games Workshop makes Warhammer, In Warhammer, you customize a lot of models, you make a lot of models, and just everything, I like Warhammer. I like, making different models and everything. But these models, oh my bad. These models, these models are expensive. So, what some people do is they 3D print models. But listen. Before we get into this video, I don't recommend 3D printing, because Games Workshop might be watching this, and I kind of need that new Blood Angels box, so I wouldn't say 3D printing is the best, but yeah, let's get into the video.
Now, I didn't make this video to bash 3D printing, because honestly, I think that 3D printing is awesome, that it's, cool, just being able to, make these models, and if you're a 3D printer, just be ready to print all your friends' 3,000-point Custodes army. But, I think that there's one important thing is that 3D printing, if everybody, takes it, at the end of the day, if you don't buy Games Workshop, there's not going to be a Warhammer. So I never see 3D printing as, overtaking or being better than Games Workshop's models, but I see it as a way just to get into the hobby faster. And for people who are more into the building side of the hobby, I find it as an amazing thing just to get customizations and other stuff. But I actually had an idea of something that would be actually really good for 3D printing, because 3D printing is if you don't know, using it as little custom pieces and buying these little custom pieces that, for example, Space Sharks miniatures. I think that 3D printing is great for that. And another thing I think is good for is because most 3D miniatures are already stiff, I think that you should just try creating old Warhammer. Try to create the old Warhammer aesthetic with your 3D prints and get a friend or something, because most likely if you 3D prints, you're most likely already 30, and what you're looking for, well, no offense, but you're most likely older, and what you're probably looking for is just that old Warhammer feel, and 3D models give that. Look at this is while it's highly customized, and I say old Warhammer is kind of just bland and basic, it still does give that old feel of being a little kid. Well, I never know that because I'm just a high school kid, but still. And also I thought I found that 3D printing for customization is an amazing thing. Look, he literally I don't know if I'm pretty sure he just painted the name on the base, but what if you print and make a custom base with somebody's name on it, or you can print miniatures for 3D printing and make it Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, Or you could just do a, Bass Pro Shop Warhammer Titan or something. That would be awesome just to see and just to flex on everybody. But honestly, I think creating the old aesthetic is something that needs to be preserved. And, it doesn't hurt Games Workshop if you copy its old models. Listen, if you 3D print a Furioso Dreadnought, at the end of the day, it's not in the codex, It's not you're copying something new, the new Death Company intercessors or stuff. If most of the stuff that you're copying is retired and is never going to return, then just go ahead and do it, because you already have the data sheets, and you can probably just play an older version of Warhammer and just, to emulate what you're most likely playing, And yeah, and I know a lot of reasons why people 3D print is because really their wallets can't, stand with how fast-paced Warhammer, phases in and out models, because I remember I had literally just bought, I bought my first models that I ever bought, which was literally 8 to 10 months ago. No, not 8 to 10 months ago. 8 months ago, they already got phased out. I bought them 8 months ago and they're already getting phased out. Sometimes it can feel just terrible when you know that your army's on the chopping block next. And look at this one. I just wanted to show this photo. This photo's really been going around inside of my little collection of Warhammer stock photos. But yeah, that's what I've been thinking for 3D printing, Shout out to the 3D printing community. They're really helpful on Reddit and stuff and getting all that stuff down. Me, I think, honestly, I just want my stuff from Games Workshop. I'll get a friend that can 3D print probably. And, I'll just shout him out every single time in my videos when I show his stuff, But yeah, other than that, I'm really trying to get to 500 subscribers. So yeah, like and subscribe, guys, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.